So what's up, guys? We got another doozy here of your favorite celebrity, Jada Pinkett Smith, and she is now airing out more that some of you guys may have known about, but some of you guys may not have known about some things as well in reference to Chris Rock. But this is crazy, man. For those of you who don't know, Jada Pinkett, she keeps popping up, keeps disrespecting Will Smith. Her announcing this and some stuff going on with Chris Rock. Hey, man, I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. She recently did an exclusive interview on the Today Show, and we're going to go ahead and play the clips, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on it, man, because she's revealing a lot of stuff, what's going on behind the scenes. Let's go.
There's so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
right,
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
Now, this may not be breaking news to a lot of you guys. Will talked about a part of this situation in his autobiography, if you guys have read it or heard the audiobook, about how he said he just couldn't please her. He did everything to please this woman, tried to buy her a ranch and trying to plan this perfect birthday party, and she just wasn't with it. She was like, it's all about your ego. The book just really shows who this woman is at the end of the day, man. And sometimes some women you just can't please. In terms of this whole thing, she could probably get off with a lot if they divorce based upon all this stuff building together. But this is a couple that basically is not the average couple. So them living separately apart, it's not surprising. People were, over the years, we found out about August Alsina was clapping the cheeks. I'm pretty sure August Alsina wasn't the only one, but she took advantage of this guy who was an addict. He was young, took advantage of the dude and showed it to the world. Meanwhile, Will Smith kept it low. He didn't embarrass his wife. He did it the right way. Hey, we're still married. We have people thinking that we're married. Only people that don't know is the people who are close in our lives. These are the ones who know. But this woman decides to make everyone aware of these things. Now, another part of this conversation that comes up is the whole Oscar slap, right, with Chris Rock. This is a big part of this story as of late, and it keeps coming up. Chris Rock having to go through therapy with his children, and even though I still think that it was staged, even though it's crazy, but it might be just me. For a man to stand here and stick his face out and do all that, it's beyond me. But Jada reveals in her book, because she's selling her book just like Will is doing. I guess she's telling her side of the story, and I guess that's going to be a juicy book. I'm going to go ahead and read what she said in terms of Chris Rock. And this is probably part of the reason why, because Will and Chris was cool at one point, or thought they were cool. But I'm going to go ahead and read this, what she says in reference to Chris Rock. Let's go. I mean, that's what comedians do, says Jada. I would just have to say that I am not really here to make any judgment on how people decide to express themselves and express their art. I'll say that several times I've had my feelings hurt for sure. I've had my feelings hurt a lot by Chris. But at the end of the day, too, being in the spotlight, it comes with the territory. Jada also reveals that in her book that Chris once asked her out on a date. He called me and basically he was like, I'd love to take you out. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce? I was like, no, Chris, those are just rumors. He was appalled and he profusely apologized, and that was that. But Chris was trying to get in where he fit in because he probably saw, hey, this woman could be for the streets. I'm assuming she hasn't been at these circles that we're known to be in, or she's been in these circles by herself. So I'm going to go ahead and go for it and shoot my shot. I guess he wasn't close enough with Will to actually say, man, hey, you don't mind if I see what's cracking with it? So he makes the joke, and I'm pretty sure the way she is, they probably got in an argument with her and Will. You know, such and such try to get at me, such and such, blah, blah, blah. Chris tried to get at you? Oh, and now he's up here making jokes? He might have smashed. Who knows? I don't know. Chris might have smashed. But he's making jokes at this point? I got something for that. That's if it's real. And I'm going to pay him back for all this stuff, then walk off. All this stuff is just craziness to me. I'm just saying, like, these millions of dollars, you guys are millionaires. People still have issues. But some things, man, it's just, bro, come on, man. So I'm pretty sure in the next few days, there's going to be a lot more things coming out in terms of Will. Maybe how she had, I'm not even going to say. Probably some kinky stuff probably going to come out. She probably going to be talking about this stuff, or definitely addressing August coming up and probably saying August was the best lover she ever had. All kind of stuff she probably gonna come out with, man. But I don't know. This is one of those things, guys, where it's her relevancy. Why not? She's 52 years old. Why not come out and just tell everything? I don't have anything to lose. Me and Will are separated. I'm not living. We're legally married, but hey, what's the use? Why get divorced if he's taking care of me? I don't have to pay any bills. Why not? I'm living like a single woman anyway. I can get my cheeks clap on command. For real, these are facts, guys, man. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this situation? Is this like really? I just think this is above my pay grade. Obviously, I don't got that kind of money. But for a lot of people of a certain stature or a certain status, marriage is just one of those things, man, that is just, hey, this is my wife. It's for appearances only. We live a completely separate life. Other than that, that's why all the stuff, all the disrespect, it all makes sense now. Why she would say certain things, it all makes sense now. She doesn't have that connection other than, hey, maybe showing up for kids, events, and things like that. But they probably don't even talk on the phone that often. They're married. And the older you get, sometimes it's like that. A lot of y'all want these fairy tale relationships and marriages. But guys, sometimes it's just not like that. And that's what it is. Stay relevant, popular, people to say your name. I want to be immortalized. That's all that matters. I don't care about this other stuff, man. We've been there, done that, been married, been everywhere, man. But comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps to support the channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys. That is your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.